Welcome back to Retirement Today. This is your host, Michael Reese. I'm here today with a special guest, Elizabeth James. And we've now gotten to that part of the show, Elizabeth. I don't know how tuned in you are on this, but it's my favorite part of the show. This is where I get to be king for a day. All right, although this week, Elizabeth, I think we might also make you queen for a day. So normally what we do in this segment each week is I pick something that annoys me from the financial side of things. And as king, I make a law to fix it. And then I also pick something that annoys me from just a personal life thing. You know, for example, I think a couple weeks ago I said if you are the kind of person who does not put your shopping cart in the corral when you're done, you just leave it out in the parking lot, well, that tells me everything I need to know about you. You're complete scum, and we need to publicly humiliate you in some way, shape, or form, right? So we want to have some fun with this, right?
Got it.
Question. I'll tell you what. I'll take the financial one. I'll let you be queen for a day on the just the fun one.
Sounds good.
You want to go first? You want me to go first? What do you want?
Well, we'll do ladies first, right?
Okay,
so queen for the day.
Okay, hold on. Let me announce this the right way then. So now Elizabeth, she will be queen for a day.
I'm so excited.
All right, so let's rock and roll. What is it that annoys you that if you were in charge, you would change?
Well, as you were introducing this, one came to mind immediately because as I was jogging this morning with my dog, and as I do most mornings, and I'm a responsible pet walker and jogger, I always have my baggies with me for pickup when necessary.
Pickup duties.
Yeah, we all know what we're talking about. I'm sure you've all seen it. People actually today still walk their dogs and fail to pick up after them. And I always wonder, gosh, they must be so important and so busy that they don't have 30 seconds to pick up after their pet.
Okay, so what you're saying is you have personally experienced a situation where someone is walking their dog or jogging with their dog. The dog has to make a stop.
Yeah, pit stop.
A pit stop for number one or number two, right? We don't care about number one, but they make the pit stop for number two, and then the owner of the dog just continues on and leaves the deposit there on the sidewalk, road, wherever.
Yes.
And you don't like that?
No, I don't like it.
I don't know anybody who does. So what would you do then if you're queen for a day? How are you going to fix that? What's your law going to be?
The consequence. Well, I loved your shopping cart example. We've got to, publicly shame them, of course, for their wrongdoings. And I think that they should all be round up together, so the offenders of this, and they're going to be voluntold, where
I love that phrase.
Voluntold, and they are going to have to spend their day picking up deposits on the side of the road. But that's not fun enough. We are going to have them clothed in hazmat suits, bright yellow so everyone can see, and they are going to be doing their services as the doggy poop pickup chain gang.
The chain gang. So they're going to have to give up their Saturday. So if you are someone who your dog does his business, you don't clean up after said dog, you want that person to be put into or voluntold into the doggy cleanup chain gang.
Yes.
Right? In yellow hazmat suits so everybody can see.
Yes.
Let's add to that. What if we also put forth their address out there, right? So later that day, we give them, here's your address and here's the day. And so you as a responsible party who cleans up after your dog, that could be like a drop-off point for all of the bags that you've picked up of your dog over the week.
It's a collection site.
There you go. So so you can just have piles of these dog cleanup. right?
Yes.
They can all be piled up at these offending person's house. And then that way, with a big sign in the yard, says Dog Doo-Doo Collection Center.
Yes, that would be great.
All right. Do you like that?
I like it. And let's not forget, as you are driving by or a passerby, you can honk.
Yeah, I would also say you can throw like toilet paper TP the house or something because I'm just brutal. But anyway, so that's a good one. I like that. So you want the law to be, so that I'm clear, if you don't clean up after your dog, then you get put into the doggy cleanup chain gang in a yellow hazmat suit. And then I've added on that your house will also be the drop-off point for all doggy pickup for the week.
Yes, the collection site.
Are you happy with that?
That works for me.
Okay, so for Elizabeth, we will go ahead and say it is law.
Love it.
All right, so here's mine. I'm on the financial side. So you got the fun one this week. I'm
That's why I went first, Mike.
okay, but here's the thing. That's okay, because right now I'm looking at you and if you're watching on YouTube, you see this. We got Benny the tax monster hanging out right beside her. And I hate taxes. Like, yeah, if y'all listen to the show, you know, I just get red in the face when we talk about taxes. I get all annoyed. I think our government is just, I have a very low opinion. That says it nicely, right? So anyway, in recent news, the government's hiring 87,000 more agents so they can harass us just that much more. And I think to myself, it's like, why do they have to hire so many people? It's because, the bottom line is because taxes are ridiculously complicated, right? They're just nuts. It's just stupid how complex the tax code is. Something like 86,000 pages or some goofy number. And so I get sick and tired of complication. I like to keep things simple. And I was thinking to myself the other day, why is this so darn complicated? Why don't we make it simple? Why don't we have just one simple number, like whatever you make, this percent goes to the IRS. So like, let's say it's 15%, right? If you make $10,000, then $1,500 of it goes to the IRS. If you make $100,000, then $15,000 goes to the IRS. You make $1 million, what is that? 150. Yeah, I need some math help, don't I, Elizabeth?
I got you.
If you make $1 billion, then 150 million goes to the, whatever the number is. We keep hearing about how, Warren Buffett's tax bracket is lower than his secretary's. Well, it's because of all the goofiness of the tax code. Why we have it so hard? If we just simply said, look, for all of you who are working, whatever you get paid, 15% gets cut out, sent off to the IRS. We're done. Nothing else. There's nothing else. There's no deductions. There's no brackets. There's nothing. No credits. Nothing. It's raw 15%. That's simple. And that way, we all can file tax returns really easily. Now, the IRS, their only job is to deal with businesses and their kind of rules. But I would say the businesses, they should pay 15. We should all just pay 15 or whatever the number needs to be, right? And then if Congress wants to increase their taxes, they have to come and say, hey, we got to bump it up and here's why. And everybody can say, whoa, you're affecting all of us. Maybe this can put some fiscal responsibility in the idiots in DC's hands, right? How about that?
I like it.
Do you like that's all you got? Like, I'm all excited about your doggy pickup thing, but all I get is I like it?
I'm just over here just envisioning a world where we've got this simple, flat, fair tax and everyone cleans up after their dogs. Wouldn't life just be so much easier?
I'll tell you what, put us in charge and we will have nirvana. We'll have a utopia when all is said and done.
Society, yes.
There we go.
That's all we need, those two things.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so that's my idea. I think we both like it. So with that, our simple, flat 15% rate for everybody, no deductions, no credits, no nothing, just simple. It is law. All right, gang. So had a little bit of fun there. We are talking about the big mistakes people make, though, on a serious note with retirement planning. And for all of you listening, if you're retired already, if you're nearing retirement, you're within 10 years of retirement, if retirement planning is important to you, right, then I invite you give us a call. Let's sit down one-on-one and let's talk a little bit about your retirement planning. And let's make sure, I mean, maybe it's just a double check, maybe it's just a second opinion, but let's make sure that you're on the right track. We have something called a personalized Retire Right report. RIGHT is an acronym. R stands for risk, I for income, G for growth, H for healthcare, and T for taxes. If you make good, smart decisions in each of those 5 categories, then you are going to be looking at your retirement with anticipation, not apprehension or anxiety. We'll just take it from there. We'll help you and do our best to help you make sure you're on the right track. So what number do you need to call? It's really easy. 512-886-5850. Again, it's 512-886-5850. All right, we're up against clock, so we've got our last segment coming up, and we're going to talk about mistake number 3. I wonder what it's going to be. We'll be right back.